Hey, welcome to the Red Sea. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit KoolAidMan100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy KoolAidMan100x. Welcome to the Red Sea. How you guys doing? Been a minute since we've been on Madden, but I had a flood of videos. Just took a little break, but yeah, we got a flood of videos coming, so be on the lookout for that. And also, if y'all want to get some ebooks, definitely get the Red Sea ebook. Link in the description below. To go to my website, KoolAidMan100x.com, and be able to get yourself an ebook. And yeah, that's about it. Other links and stuff as well. So yeah, make sure you get an ebook. All that stuff. It's pretty cool. We're going to be jumping into the Gun Ace formation. We're going to be looking at a play. I like to take plays out of here. We're going to be starting doing that and just explaining it. We're going to go into a deep dive, so definitely look into that. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. So we're going to be looking at a play called the Cardinals Offensive Playbook. I'm going to be looking. I might have a playbook pops up in the corner and stuff like that. We're going to be looking at flood post and give you a good synopsis of it. I really think a lot of people don't really explain plays like they supposed to in a way, so I feel as though I think I can get more deeper into Madden, giving you a better idea of how to run the play more effectively. So when we're looking at flood post, we're looking at a bit of a levels concept and a bit of a post going across the middle. Also, we got that nice R1 route and triangle route. Now, when you're looking at this play, we're going to be focusing on the receivers you want to hit first as your hot receiver. So what would be your hot receiver you can always hit first? Me personally, my hot receiver would be R1. Because if I know I'm predicting pressure coming at me, I will hit R1 immediately. Then my second hot route, my second hot play that I want to hit in case I'm getting pressure from the left or right side would be triangle. So I always try to pick out at least 1 to 2 players I can hit off pressure. So when we're hitting off pressure, we see pressure coming from that end. We know some instance, coverage can be applied to this. So in this instance, you're saying like, okay, cool. Like you say your 2 hot routes were there. So now we predicting pressure. So now we try to hit R1. You see how he steps up and he actually guards the play. He actually catches the ball, but he drops it for some reason. So yeah. So in this instance, we tried to look at 2 players that was open. So now as you see here, we got the second player open. We can actually hit him here. So we already have that situation. So now you understand like, okay, now how can I test the defense in this area? So what we need to focus on is our table routes or, our out routes, stuff like that, post routes and stuff like that. This is where you do your 2 checks now, which would be R1 and triangle. So square and X would be your second 2 check down. So it's like you reading from left to right in the instance. So when you're doing this, now you have the pressure here. So you're actually focusing on here. So as we see here, didn't do any adjustments on the play. We're just focusing on who is the open guy. Now we feel as though we already have the feature of R1 being our pressure guy, which is going to be our hot route guy here. Now we're seeing the pressure coming from the right side. So in order to actually attack this play into a concept, is that they're sending 2 people here from the right side. So as we see here, we understand that this guy here, number 6, is the guy we need to be focusing on. So now we see the pressure coming from this side. So now he's not dropping back. So that actually tucks in the blocker. And this actually opens up number 23 for a nice hit to come across that middle. Because this guard is not going to be able to catch up to him at that particular time. So as a quarterback, we want to look into this instance on K. Now as the quarterback vision, now we actually see R1. So we back up a little bit. We see R1. Now we see the pressure. We actually got that hit there. So now we got the open field with number 10. We got our first option open here automatically. But now that I see the first option here, maybe he's coming back to cut off the field. So now we have an instance to where, okay, I have a running back I can fight down the field for and get extra yards too as well. Now, but this gives me a 2-time receiver so where I can hit the middle of the field. So either or, I have 2 options I can hit. So in this instance, I take the tight end and take those couple yards for a safe couple yards, instead of taking the back end where, the lower yards are being affected. So now we need to justify this situation. So now we have our 2 hot routes automatically. No adjustments yet. So now we're seeing he's going to be open literally every single time in this play. So now we feel as though that linebacker is going to have to run that running back, because the linebacker is mostly focused on the running back or tight end on this spot, which would be number 10 here. So as you see here in the formation, what is the linebacker looking at? What is the running back looking at? The linebacker. So in this instance, when we're looking at the instant replay, we can actually go to the linebacker. You can see his head actually turn. So when he drops back, where he's following the running back. So in this instance, he's checking for him. Now the running back is open. He has to pick up that route in that particular time. By that time, his back is already turned. This gives him the option to be open every single time. So in this option here, we actually have an open receiver. No adjustments, just a regular open receiver. Now this opens up the table route. Now we didn't hit these routes a little bit more effectively. See what I'm saying? So we didn't have him check down with just 2 routes in a minute. So now automatically we can hit this route every time. We can hit this route every time. And now he's checking down the running back. Now they actually have a receiver here. The linebacker is going to be checking the tight end, which is the receiver going to be here. But what do that open up now? The table route. Now these 2 plays has been adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Extremely adjusted. You're working your way up levels. So now I went from the running back to the tight end to the receiver. Now this is coming to be more intuitive to run now. So now this is your second level, right? So if you pay attention here, you got your, second level here. So this is your first level, which would be the tight end and the running back, which would be, the 10 and the 87, as you see there. So this is your second level receiver is going to be open now for the table route, which is coming inside. So now we actually have an effective play. So now we got him adjusted. We got him here. So now we can hit the tight end automatically. See what I'm saying? How it opens up. So now they're focusing on the running back. Now they're focusing on the running back. They're still trying to send pressure on this right side, as you can see, took and touched it. Now they had the pressure through. It's like, okay, now we're focusing on adding pressure. Have not did any adjustments on this play. Now they're focusing on the pressure. Now this opens up the running back. Running back still open. I could still hit him as my hot route, just in case. But if that pressure is too long, I still got time. You see, for the reach here, I still got enough time to actually run this play. So it really doesn't matter. So I still got enough time. I still got enough gap space. And I got the release from Mahomes, depending on the quarterback that you have. Very easy. So now I can hit him so I don't want to hit him. So now I had the option to hit my tight end too, because he has a back towards him. Now I got that option. Now, if I wait a little bit, I can hit this table route underneath because this window is going to be open automatically. This whole window here is open. So I have this 3 option. But now I actually got a wide open pick now because he can't catch up because his back foot is actually turned off the cut. So now this opens up my tight end automatically. So now after we hit the running back, the tight end, the receiver on the inside, and the tight end on the right side. So now this gives us the option, if I'm not mistaken, he cuts up the middle, pass lead down, automatically open without no adjustments. So you have to work, when you're using the play, find out the 2 hot receivers that's most easy to throw to. And this actually identifies the defense of where you want to throw to. So when you run this play, you can actually get all of your players open depending on how the play is ran. So now, remember, they don't know who I want to throw to. Now, they're still sending pressure. I still have enough time to throw. I still have my hot receiver, depending on the receivers. So I have my hot receiver to throw to automatically. He's always there. I still have my second receiver to throw to. Now they're actually guarding the table route here. See how they switch back to the table route? So now they feel as though, okay, the last play is on the table route. So Madden adjusts to how you throw the ball in instance. So now they're guarding a table route. Like, we're giving a tight end, but he's guarding a table route. But if I waited just a little bit longer, where did this post end up going? When he cuts, he already lost his back footing here. Number 3 here. He already lost his back footing. That means he's going to open up the route for me for the post. I pass lead down, and right there, this complete window, no one's there. No one's there. The safety cannot make a play on the ball because it's too low here. So when the safety tries to play it, it's too late to get there. I already passed lead now, and I already have a safe catch. I'm already at the ground by the time he even reacts. So I pretty much opened up with no adjustments. So a lot of people that say you need adjustments on the play, it's really, intuitive to do, but you can actually open up defenses just by playing normal football and understanding how the play is actually ran. The 2 hot routes would be R1 and triangle, so I will play on them 2 hot routes. Now I know what they're defending. Now this gives me a chance to open up the left side and the right side and the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I hope this throwing concept will definitely help you guys out in this play. As I had the Cardinals offensive playbook. Very good play. I thought it was pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.